Remember when Republicans shut down a highway in 2008 to block people from attending a Barack Obama rally? Remember when Republicans were so scared of presidential candidate Barack Obama that they tried to scare people away from his campaign events, tried to stifle his right to assemble, his right to speak, and targeted 2 of Obama's properties? No? You don't remember that? Me either, because it didn't happen. Republicans aren't the ones inciting violence. Liberals are. It's Bernie Sanders supporters who are spewing hatred and vulgarity online. It's liberals, probably those same Bernie Sanders supporters, who incited violence at Donald Trump's Chicago rally. It was an idiot liberal college kid who rushed the stage at Trump's Dayton rally. This weekend, it was liberals who blocked the entrance to Trump's rally at the Tucson Convention Center. It was liberals who targeted Trump's properties in New York City. They reportedly had to be held back with tear gas by the police. It was liberal protesters who had the audacity, the selfishness, to block a highway in Phoenix to try to scare people away from Trump's rally. What if an ambulance had needed to get by that highway? What if there were an emergency? What if a man had had a heart attack at work and somebody was driving him to the hospital in an unmarked car? Or a woman was in labor and rushing to the hospital for a safe birth? These protesters, they claim to care about hatred, about racism, about caring for their fellow man, but they're hypocrites. They only care about themselves. They're so threatened by the idea that Donald Trump's saying things that hurt their feelings that other Americans like to hear. They would rather put people's lives in danger than have a civil adult argument about the issues. The people that shut down the highway, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I don't use this word very often, but blocking off a highway to shut down the speech of a political candidate you don't happen to like, inciting violence against your fellow Americans, your neighbors, who support a political candidate you don't happen to like, threatening Hillary supporters, Kasich supporters, Cruz supporters, Trump supporters online because you don't happen to like their policies, it's not only cowardly, it's un-American. That's my final point. You can always reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. And if you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. We'll be back tomorrow for an all-new episode of Tipping Point. And until then, have a great night.